The Frontline with Kwekwanan, only on CTV. The Frontline with Kwekwanan, only on CTV. The Frontline with Kwekwanan, only on CTV.
The government of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has swiftly intervened in the much anticipated citizen arrest that was scheduled to take place on October 18th at the residence of the self-styled imposed and embattled Chief Chukwudi Jude. Government sources cite several concerns, including the potential loss of lives, possible violent clashes, and other security-related risks as reasons behind the interventions. Meanwhile, many Ghanaians both home and abroad have expressed deep disappointment in the John Mahama-led government for its delayed response, criticizing the administration for failing to act earlier until today's intervention. Plus, one of the protege of the self-styled imposed and embattled Chief Chukwudi Jude, Destiny Austin Omon, has been detained by citizen arrest, of course, on this very Sunday. Tonight, we zero down on the above pretty fascinating developing stories. I am Kweku Anan, and of course tonight, we're coming to you live from the very HQ here in the studios of CTV, of course across dozens, tonight with a feed. Let's begin with our very own live in Sunyani. The dial is 88.1 FM. We're live in the Western region on Tadi 99.1 FM. And of course in London, London is picking it on GOB, broadcasting on modernghana.com and TuneIn. Still on GOB, flip it on www.gobtv.tv plus Apple Music, and of course the information super dial tonight is blazing on the Frontline Ghana. Please keep note on the Frontline Ghana and please subscribe. The Frontline Ghana, that's where the social media, those of you who love to watch the show on, on the social media, so please keep note that the program is live on Facebook and YouTube respectively on the Frontline Ghana. Very soon we'll restore the other, it will be restored very soon. So guys, look to it and look into the space. All of it is coming tonight. Now folks, tonight's edition is a special one. Tonight's edition is a special edition, and of course many of you do know. And we titled this one is the Fufu Eba Agushi Soup versus the Cho-Cho-Cho movement. Yes. Tonight's show is a special one. Fufu Eba Agushi soup versus the Cho-Cho-Cho movement. Somebody just told me, Kweku, I know you are just going to make fun tonight. Your show is going to be fun. And so I'm going to join you tonight to, as it were, to watch the show tonight and then all of that. And I said, oh, really? You think tonight's show is going to be a fun, eh? It's a special edition, but of course, quite serious one though. We are going to drum home big and make it big. But you will definitely have to call a friend, call a brother, call a sister, call a brother, call a sister, call an auntie, anyone you know of. Call them and tell them the Frontline show, Ghana's biggest investigative magazine show with Kweku Anan, is airborne. Okay, so call all these friends and let them tune in to the program and then watch what is coming tonight. Special one, trust me, special edition. Let me greet, this my old man, my one of my old man working hard. He's a big man. He's a big man. Yes. He's a big man. Yes. Mr. Charles Ampon, you are a Ghanaian, a big man in London. Yes, he's a big man in the United Kingdom. Yes, Mr. Ampon. You are there tonight watching the show. And tonight's edition, we call it the Fufu Eba Agushi Soup versus the Cho-Cho-Cho movement. The Cho-Cho-Cho movement. That's what is on tonight. Don't you flip the dial. Of course, I'm walking you home. And we are dealing with a pretty fascinating developing story, folks. Plus some breaking news all in the pipeline. Folks, I'm sure many of you do know what we have on the table tonight. Now, on the 17th to 18th, so the 17th was last Friday, we were here, myself, and then Dr. Hassan Ayarga, and then did a show. So the show of Friday would then lead us to Saturday, which would be 18th. Then the Saturday marks the end of the momentum. So the momentum gathered its on Friday. Then Saturday 18th would be for us to march with these residents, as it were, deal with it as far as his exit from Ghana was concerned. But the government of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama intervened swift, sharp. That no, the protest to this citizens' arrest, government has intervened. Why? Well, government has cited a number of reasons. Such as what? Likely that, this citizen arrest movement may cause some injury to the reputation of this country. Listen, Ghanaians, what they are saying to you and I is this: the citizens' arrest will perhaps cause some reputation, bad reputation. It will cause an injury. Let me put it that way. It will cause an injury to the reputation of this country. And like I said on Friday, so government is quite scared that if anything happens, such as what? Anything untoward, like Chukwudi may injured or somebody who doesn't resonate with the same direction of ours. Somebody definitely may not be resonating on the same direction. So possibility that Chukwudi can be killed, they can harm him or some sort, and all of those things that government cited. And so if this happened, then questions may be raised across the world. Ghana's, diplomatic missions and diplomatic lines would be all confusion here and there, as well as citing ECOWAS, as we are also a member state, and all of the, so many things government is raising. But more particularly, government is much more concerned about the security. It's much more concerned about the security of Chukwudi, and government is more concerned about the security of this man and that of the government. But folks, guess what? It brings again to question the government as well. Was government also considering that Ghanaians indeed have spoken enough? We have also drummed home and we've brought out a lot of things that obviously elucidate ABC 1, 2, 3. The government, take note of this and do what is of your responsibility. And government refused to heed to the calls of Ghanaians. Now some of us are being bashed. That, hey, what, this, that. But then the question is, what did government do at the end of the day? We are going to tonight interrogate government's intervention. For me, I'll sit here and I'm not just going to gloss my eyes over it. I see this intervention, even though on Friday I said, and again I repeat and maintain, that yes, government is right to have intervened or to have said, hold your fire, Ghanaians, although you have the right to go and arrest, but we are also afraid that this would happen. And so if something happened, the peers, our peers, sister nations, and all of that will say, why President Mahama, would sit to allow her citizens or the nation's citizens to go and do such a thing. So that would bring some trouble on the government. I agree. But I again will say tonight, this intervention is one I call an irresponsible on the part of the government. Straight up. Yeah. It's an irresponsible on the part of the government. Yeah. I'm looking through my cameras and I'm telling any government official who matters in this case, listen to me. I am telling you people that by intervening in the citizen, regardless of whether somebody did not obtain permits or whatnot and whatnot, I am saying it is an irresponsible on the part of the government to have intervened in this direction. Yes, we agree. We agree that if something happened, the government will be held responsible. I agree. But I'm saying it is one call and irresponsible on the part of the government. You will not sit down and let Ghanaians scream and shout and do all sorts of things. No, wait a minute. How many times, how many days, how many weeks Ghanaians are speaking and continue to speak, coupled with demonstrations all across the principal streets of the capital? Is the government therefore suggesting to me that they didn't hear? Why? The government has so many legs and so many eyes. They have several eyes and legs all around in the country that they monitor issues. Why? What is it? We'll get to that tonight of this intervention. Still on the bill. Now I know many of you do know that this very guy called one of the protege of Chukwudi Jude, Destiny Austin Omon, of course, was arrested on Sunday, call it a bit above 24 hours. Was arrested on Sunday. The Cho man. You see, we were here on Friday. Myself, Hassan, we did all that. And then we issued a caution to the Nigerian guys. Back off from any form of mockery, any form of trying to infuriate. There were several dispositions. I said what? There were several dispositions that these Nigerian rascals, rats, and ragamuffins ought to have taken notes. And they said, no, we aren't going to take notes. We will go on the direction. We are sitting in our country, like one of them, with that, crooked, rascal, ragamuffin face surfaced and said, they are going to prepare eba fufu with what? Agushi soup for me and Hassan. We should come and eat. And yesterday we served one of their protege the same food, agushi soup with fufu and eba, nice one for him to eat and enjoy, and he enjoyed it. I'm going to tell Ghanaians exactly what happened in his residence. We have so many videos and so many things that happened. The breaking news as of yesterday will continue tonight, and the very position of Destiny Omon. Do you know where he is now, guys? Do you know where Destiny Omon is? Well, tonight we still have more breaking news for you, and I'm going to tell you in a jiffy where Destiny Austin Omon is with all these issues coming up. All right, so folks, just brace yourself and then see to it that we have a lot for you. We have a lot for you as far as Destiny Omon is concerned, and then we put all of that. There is another bombshell coming. A bombshell, big bombshell is coming. But I'm resisting the temptation not to give it on this bombshell. Yeah. So that I don't release the bombshell. The bombshell, we are not releasing the bombshell anytime soon though. No. We are not releasing the bombshell anytime, but it does appear that I may give slightly bits of the bombshell. It's quite devastating, very pretty fascinating. Folks, so the breaking news is coming, and of course I'm also going to give you sights and sounds of what is in the pipeline. Folks, let's get started. Ebusuamin himself here. And I read a edition I had to do special edition, but with the name Eba Fufu Agushi soup and the Eba be serve until when your plate ready, your bowl ni ready. Eba be serve fufu ibegu so nam de da so bibia fefe kama ubedidi. Agushi soup we di bida. Eba ka ho bia bedidi. Come where do bia no bibia be fefe wate. And you may ban a joy straight up. Enti Eba be hwe kwan a aban ede nensa anaso de tabon ato sadia na esenche koso eye memini day citizens arrest we a osi o makwan ma yenkoye na emom sisi anom aban pese o kire se ono ba be take investigation. Hallelujah. Eye me dempo se government ba be take investigation. Now unim as I said government to me mind the timelines, how many days, weeks, month, and aban de ba be investigation. But trust me guys, me catch them mo say Sabeye take his position. We are going to make this government more busy and busy pa, to make sure say when we conduct investigations, normally response report report that is leading to the deportation of events. This self-style imposed and battle Chief Chukwudi Jude and no. It's mo bi nka say citizen arrest number so eno ya hey yen to don mu afin ye be bie nyoma so na meka wante there's another big bombshell bi enam kwemo ba yen dropping in there but e bi a mema mo hom popoye bombshell very very nasty. Yo, very nasty. I've wet me su area we pa me no me near dey pass me get p one of my weakness. It's so sad. What the uncle swear? Enti ye ba be hwe emunsem about this intervention. Baby abane defa. De atosu no the breaking news story de banra ye beto aso anadwi na ya kiremo bibia the protege of Chukwudi Destiny Austin Omon baby odasisi a ene enra ankasa the citizens arrest na e course no kwan ben so ene fa so ehimfa ne ekopie no so ehimfa ene ekoche no. Dr. Hassan Ayarga led a team. I was in the house and I was coordinating intelligence move all the way to the house. Ni fie say bam kai no who move no say bakade asamaba kwanta be pewire mu afa Senra Dr. Hassan Ayarga was, if he was not part of the mover, Enra Ghana Fui, Papa, Papa, the guy would have been killed. Yeah. Destin Austin Omon would have been shot and killed straight up. Oh, yes. Me baba mamu details so in this breaking news. How yeah. Chin and rap. You see, I've been telling the Nigerian guys here, say, listen to me. We know your homes. When I was telling the Nigerians, they thought Kwekwanen was sitting here all the time. All they say, Kwekwanen is sitting here doing cho. Okay. I've been warning the Nigerians. I said, listen, we know your homes, and we know we can identify your businesses. Haven't I said this time and over? Yes. Makacha Nigerians, he said, we know there. And we know your businesses. Why? Here is not Nigeria. No, Ghana is not by extension one of a state in Nigeria. Here is Ghana. This is a sovereign nation, and this is our nation. We live here, and we've lived here, we're born here. We know the nook and cranny of this country, to every corner and to every hole. If you even enter a hole here in Ghana, we would identify, we will smell you out. And when I was talking, because some of you have been urged by some unscrupulous politicians in this country, some stupid fools, politicians in this country, continue to urge some of these rascals, ragamuffins, and rats, Nigerians. So they think that, hey, they can grow wings here in this country. Animals. And for Madrinia say, politicians be waha, ebem jemo awa we 20. Politicians be waha. And when we seek a fua, one be do Nigerians in 70. Nigerians feel so proud. Nigerians are so arrogant, despicably arrogant, with that impudence and insolence. How dare you people? You, Omon, should have kept this mouth with this. I avoided that angle of raising words at him, and I'll still maintain. But I'm so surprised that it took Omon within how many hours thereafter, the abandon of the move, for him to come on social media and display this. I mean, the enigma of his whole game plan is, I don't know. There's a whole enigma. Why would you do that? And some of you, those Nigerians out there, you think our politicians can continue to protect you because Omon came out and says, the government of Ghana says they are going to protect us and blah. I don't blame you people. It is some members within the apex of the leadership who are aiding some of you, these Nigerians, misbehaving. I'm telling you, let alone count by Ghanaian. You will not get any Ghanaian who is ready to accept whether the Nigerian person is good or bad. Okay? But we cannot also stretch it all beyond that of entire Nigerian community here in Ghana. No. But I tell you what, Ghanaians, if you count Ghanaians, the Ghanaian will tell you straight, they don't want to see the face of Nigerians. Why should this be? Why? Our unscrupulous politicians continue to urge them. Now, more politicians, now, Motiana, okay? NDC government, 4 years to come, you are going to suffer what? Some electoral damage on this Nigerian rising tide. Mr. Momake, Mr. Monkom, when you're so for me, I make a channel, mean time as I'm so for a crumb for no, and Mr. Monkom, me quick one and a catch me say, this Nigerian, Ghana Nigerian tide way, this rising tide, for the mere fact of the John Dramani Mahama's administration inability to resolve this impasse, then this is going to suffer one call electoral damage on this issue. Me mama promise. Me donyame mo be try reporter because say yes. Like the MPP is continuously writing their own word. They are defeating report. Yeah. Mo de mo be hu. You think you are joking with the lives of Ghanaians on the need of loving Nigerians more than your own citizens? That's what you are telling us. The government's inability to resolve this issue means what? The government love the Nigerians more than Ghanaians. Yeah, that's what it means. Ghanaians, muntio, abine pe foreign amanfrafono asem etemo. Itemo asema tam no so amonkokoto abanema wom. Folks, tonight ahayeshi freunia frewadanfo ahabeshi papa. Brimube rap breaking news menche kwanya fast way eche Omon and intervention, and then plus some other very developing angles be and so sight and sounds. And then me be one video be a me ya chemo me share video no once mentimi anhwe be seen there. Yeah. Mentimi anhwe video ni biom na mentimi so nhwe biom enne na me se me be yi e me Ghana fo a omuhua no enso ehu sa video, including your politicians. Some of these your politicians will watch the video tonight. The viewership no highly, I have to issue a discretion, serious one. Upekra menhwe, sa open so, but me pese me yi sa video ma politicians ni bi hwe nenne. No mu hu asem no ye kan say enya asem keto. What? say namate say a Senegalese goalkeeper bi. A Senegalese goalkeeper yakofa na ba omemu Kumase. Ya be kidnapped na she Kumase e mo ma de wo mekunu monte. Wherever womule onwa de ne ba Ghana ha no mbe kunu wo Ghana asase so etuji Ghana mpenifo etuji mu national security for. All right? A Senegalese goalkeeper has been brought here, kidnapped and murdered in cold blood here on the soil in Ghana. Why? Who are those individuals behind this? Who are they? And who are those nationals who are not non-Ghanaians with the penchant, with this drive of kidnapping and slaughtering human beings like cows, goats, and sheep? Who are those individuals? Folks, up next would be Ghana Speaks Proudly, brought to you by Biogas Expert Engineers. Mr. Yekeka kuye ni mina na hwese enioma a yebeye ede aboa wo daache ene wenim kan kono ehia papa especially sisi a yebiwura bronya opepon bosumi mu hwade bi a yebeye o biogas for yakofa enam red fish, chicken, sad, all sorts of what namu, fresh fish, ahodo bebre, red fish na akeka sardine mu ni ade bebre ye de aba na ye de aba na de ye pa kire on say bra na betobi nti hwe corporate bodies, organizations, if you anko be any good screen is on. We are cheba kuma anase we see a chepa ni twitwa chese mekopa ni onions ni ade gu ho de sa tomato bi na ya ni ketchup bi aka ho ama ho a benkunu so ya kama emu a light na wusi ho a enya asem a emu edro krakrakra obedi bi pa ma ho aba anase we ye de aye your friend is saying agushi soup na ebaka ho ne fufuo kan wa yegu so a wusi ho a enam ne ade gugu so a we ni beje papa bronya ebe bebre na mo be send off party bebre so na mo be get together bebre na mo be party mu fie the make actually especially mo am pay meet we no nim ne ade no wo base ne biogas expert for ne yakofa nam ni na ye de aba ye de beden ye de ba be di mu bronya papa ye san so e wo yemuade enya ka ho yemuade make say Ghana pe e na yemuade na nche tax eda so say omo so omo tax na visire yes chicken and a go on chicken power you twitwa chicken tires chicken wings na me ade bebrebe e bi omo de aye light soup and I say pepper soup my daughter will say pepper soup e de aye pepper soup e de amount kama ubedi ma ho ato bonibia eni wakwemo krakrakrakrakrakra ate wo ye obi so a opɛ sɛ woton enam ebi so a ekwan eda homa wo ubetimi akɔ biogas expert for your headquarters ofra your bejo so na why then wakwa kutu enam ne bi okwa factory price Mr. factory price near the amount and no nkyerɛ sɛ kɔ na ye den kokoton nam na bodin jai kona kokoto factory price no oton factory price na also akoton na price kakra bi also the beto so no enkonkoton ne se me sika bumbi de gumi botom enye jai bonene enye munyai koto enam no said yes se woto no na also koton no realistic price na obi anya bi nto ne emfa emoya ho wate na asomdwe emra biogas fon so yesan so engineering aspect no yesan so esisi edan ana opese yesi dan ma so ya ebesi ama so opese wa so ode plan I mean opese we si dan na wie na ye meya ade bi say state of the art kitchen okay state of the art kitchen papa chese kitchen nyankura mu kitchen emu du papa kama wiase baabia no ubenye weni mu bia Italy honom ne Queen Elizabeth krom ho nam ne Queen Elizabeth fie ho na nya kitchen bi sa ye be no fefe na ye de amamo ma wetimi ehu se de enioma esite wate ane kitchen we si e ba be yama wa awu fie wa ye yama kama ewia ne ya ye bibia fe ne tiles na ye yama no enye imported so say yijai imported tiles yijai right there on the screens and oben say obidie ne ye kwakwa ne yetutu ne old tiles na ya ba be constructed tiles or technological tiles bia ye be ya eno caterpillar bulldozer den e faso ebubu enyehwe I'm telling you tiles we you on a domestic and industrial now domestic ne ye no bedroom living room all over kama fefe o na enije sam ne say tiles we ye yama wa ye wo kwan ye fa so ye painty tile no so tiles no ye painty so beautiful colors are unhu bi da. I'm telling you a new technology ye betimi aye tiles ni bi nso amawa for the industrial purpose no na cha say bia mo amora supermarket retail companies ni supermarket and also say orane bibi ti say fuel station and so ye betimi abe tiles e wo sa bia no e the amount okay nani na IFFF and also say orane kind of saying factory or factory because of oil spillage no near the adin oil best spill wo no ye betimi abe tiles bi wo ho enye we o eno ye industrial one we say obi dem na ya no fefefe kama sa no hwe wo kala na ye di ama no yes unhumpo say tiles ya ni beautiful now nti betimi aba be ye ewo your friend is saying o industry ho no and I say industrial fence complex one near bay task ni bi in avoidance of say oil best spill wo honum near there kama na IFFF what mesro fa hu jimu bi enti task na ye no world technology a ye dia ba fofra ye a ye be painti so fefefe ye painti so enne na wo so ochina ye paper paint ni ensan fa another one in paint mo ye betimi ayamo e bi ni ya ye right there on the screens no here tiles we are ya painti so it's so beautiful na tiles nso mu odin na mu odu hwedan we free hard cost staircase no tiles na ye painti so say right there on the screen the same nti yesro bomodin na moma mani enko fefefe and sorry nso a mo nso masori fi ho ya na mo pese mo tiles mo ye tiles ho no mutumi contact biogas expert engineers wo meboa mo ema ya be tiles no e wa soro fi ho na omo asofia ono kra de be ne se won se we se ye design floor ho de be ne se lekususufo no ene lekusu no ne here baba no mo ba se eme tiles na mamo osofo ye betimi de we image e de aye tiles no e wo form ho nti ye tiles ne be mo so osofo image enso e show e wo tiles no so beautiful making bi kra na obofo nso ka ho e wo ngen bibia be fefefe wate nti Mr. Moma mon contact biogas for afi bibi ti say borehole ya me kan wasem ye kan wasem he even Accra ha sisi amate sisi obi ate Ghana water for at the press conference kese no a hyehyɛ so omode krata aba say sisi ade ensu a Ghana for wono mo be mix ya man ne de akatom ne bro na machines na e shut down minim da ko asem we besie enti efie ni ankra motiti mo fie me pamocho bomodiara na monye den muntimi enhwema yentu boho e wo mu fie monso a boho ne yetu wo fie ho a ubetimi anom nsuo ni bi ubetimi nso aton bi ma ho ato eyi sikamu business na wo be no afi hwe wo nsuo na yetu hwe epiese ya papa afi bibi ti se monso a mo ye ti se ye kind of simple mutwa blocks ya ye twa de bia na tanker akose nsuo dia bro ye betimi enso so abetu nsuo e wo block factory ho a wo de betwa wo blocks all the time a unko enkonko fa nsuo bia mfiri bia wo the tanker na ye ma wo breso atiama easy and simple okay shano so ebeboa afiball nsuo ensan wasase ni mu ho ebiom midi twa to kra no ye ba be si edan ahodo pa o I friend the real estate, the biggest real estate ever here in the capital. And on that screen is this is the animation form of it. A downway 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, ye BCC. Ye could see no infant every pediatric lodge in Chemuana as Asiantam way, Yakwakojia, ye baby CC side down with 300 houses, 150 on my left, 150 on my right. Now a downway and what's and the same 1 unit house be no 3-4 bedroom, a cost to saying. $150,000. $150,000. The air catcher on say, bra, oba, a danebo airful, beanie baby ada. That way. 3-bedroom, I can see where you here. Air costs and $150,000. Now, what you have to do is say, you commit 20% of this amount. 20% of $150,000. Air saying, calculated, na febra. Biogas expert for Yadobe Bank, New Kutia, Utiria. Automatically you qualify to go there, all right? You qualify to be an owner of this building and you're cool to go, all right? Somewhere that one remaining 80% no they are spread the amount 8 years now we try kakra Intini name Shannon so. Now, aha is going to be one of the highly securitized, estate YBC police post beho. Yes, also security ewo your hospital wo ho. YBC your fancy market, supermarket, banks ewo ho. Just say talk about recreational centers. Niema bebre into betimi atena estate to na wo nkwa abonten for almost a week. Ubetimi ayi wedwuma obi bia ewo ho. Okay? It's Mr. Bombarding. The market came nara a moody here for phone no na call screen so next screenshot it. Biogas for numbers and a good screen is all right. Saying numbers on a 055 589 3001 and also 0546 205377. Mississippi for the purpose of those driving 055 589 589 3001 and our 0546 205377. But the obet me ayama when they say for phone screenshot the number. Na save biogas number save your phone so anytime be anwa ebeba we say on from no mun nkuta ho no and one say we den o click it baby always save na no way your number no from any je some say numbers ni na no so e wo den e wo WhatsApp so nti say wo friend we nya mesrew ja WhatsApp voice note e wo WhatsApp so ye ba beti me ya return call o abrochire o Ghana ho ye ba be frɛ ne ene we di nkomo ene wo ha wo kono ya hwe ne ye de ama all right maybe be aye come. Up next of course would be politics of today. Politics of today tonight. Ghanaians both home and abroad are nursing deep disappointment after the government's swift intervention in the planned citizen arrest operation, targeting the self-style imposed and embattled Chief Chukwudi Jude on October 18th. Many citizens believe this move is yet another attempt by the government to massage the situation, leaving it unresolved and unattended. Ghana for we brain now so disappointed in the John Dramani Mahama's led government. Said, sa intervention a bine be no. Et say a bine person or massage assembly. No way ni bisi basebi na ye to go. But guys, me masem say sa na bine person yo. Say yes na person yo. We would continue to drum home and release more information for the national security. But Yebenya and the government should come and tell Ghanaians. You see, the John Dramani Mahama led government episode mu play with this issue. Some of politicians in it you. Assembly bebe bianwa. SSO mu fa asem no fa no enibreso. No mo di asem no mo di ose yo no debi. When you vote for this your politicians, the next you see is that they try to dilly-dally, they play around the issues, and that is where they will try to speak all the English to you and make it look as though, oh, we are in charge. And there's a, say yeah. But maybe can I catch on in the beginning of my intro? Meanwhile, earlier, government source stated that the national security had reviewed the matter and concluded that the situation was not sufficiently threatening. They, however, describe it as what? Quote, a storm in a teacup. Yet ye baby dakope. Asem kesiye ti say, yaba abekache government. Si ebeka yo yankon. The government of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eya where say the whole social media everywhere, if even the traditional media no krana were quieter. Here, CTV, we were not quiet. And still, CTV, the Frontline show, maintain the lead. We continue to drum home, including said the social media, both Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube, poised with this very debilitating issue. Yet, wow, Dako Anapabipe. And yet, say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Abba, Obaya, Osiden, Assembly Dahono, the national security for, and penning for. Okay? Edion pa. Yenima de Quinty Basa. Omon Penny His Excellency Baya or say the group called the DDB. The DDB for no Baya, what must I say? What my investigations? An investigation, no. Assembly, a storm in a teacup. Hey, Mr. President, and yes, you yate. Say a storm in a teacup. Yate yankasa. As to whether enemy back, let me say the DDB for no should be very careful. And you know the DDB, the daily debriefing, national security for one more a call man penina so ye a quaden any nicodine como one more every day on my penny be who DDB for no the daily debriefing for no one more and a year echo any on my penny quatnase or my penny or my madro. Kididibie ni ho say na national security operatives ni koya asema wo mo catch on mampeni ni say oh sa Ghana Nigerian tideway enye hu sa na emum eye all video bi e na chese e de emu wentwi aba sa wo ho e na esu yo yate se wo na wo so maame ewu na wo si wepia ebre ne beso na ebre ne beso a ye beti ne kankan ene se na anu ebre ne sunye a ye koye de se ne fata aban na se aba oseden o makwame yenko. Tonight we will continue to press the government to immediately fast-track investigations into this developing story so it can be brought to a proper closure. If the administration fails to act, the John Dramani Mahama's government will have only itself to be blamed, and it could suffer significant electoral consequence as a result. Mr. Mopa, Mumfa Assembly, guys, read me. I'm coming on my breaking news shortly. Now, show the aye catcher by say, Mr. President Mahame, Mahomene so, na Mumfa Nigeria ni Ghana for Apria Ecosi Mumfa nya grudi. Minim said John Mahama in the next 4 years, now so I do know, sir, and yes, sir, ora John Mahama Beya say we are and one NDC in some opposition. No. But say Beya NDC best maintaining power and I maintaining power. Me the minim do be leadimu. But me kana na dua kire mo say yankom hye bi na me hye mo say yankom hye mo read me na mo hwe minim ye. Say this Nigerian issue we won. Ebe ha mu NDC fo a itonyame mu hu ye. Na mo be bomb say by that time I will come and sit here and I will sing a song, Too Little Too Late for You. It would yet some of you that men, top men and in the apex of leadership money sa Nigerians see eto said dear mudi den fufu ane ebane agushi soup munkosu ni munu omuni se aduane no. Those of you who have continued to dine and wine with this self-style impose and then battle Chuku the Jude, continue. I know many NDC people, including Asedun Ketianamina, Moni Pape, Ewonsa, Woswo, Diebna, Namodia Munkoso. As long as the consolation I take is that, as long as Mutenwa in office would end in 3 years to come, the John Dramani Mahama buying end now say, I want to what patching come. No, you will come back and seek the mandates of Ghanaians near Beshe. Mobaba J Ghana for mandates. Na Moba J mandates now. Oho, and your best show when him say Ghanaians in the diaspora, Ghanaians both home and abroad, we speak to you, this government. I'm telling you. So the move agro. One time, play around this issue and play with it. This chuku the way. And then send me a matter crime. Shoot me say, hey, it is something previous. Any a suko no maybe unscrupulous, but near Ghana. Now Ghana penny for could just look at it say and from who. All that you are doing is that you are ready to embrace those people. My goodness, this man, a man who sat in his own abode and told the world, I'm a proud IPOB member. By the way, what is it that Mr. Mahama's national security, what do you have on these IPOB members back in Nigeria? What do you know? Anyanyano, your predecessor, former National Security Minister Ora Albert Kandapa, wrote a report and also made the government of Akufo-Addo aware that, hey, we are monitoring this guy so closely, how he got here and all of that. Even though we know part of why this Chukudi guy gained grounds is also same coming from Akufo-Addo himself. You are ready to sell your nation's integrity. You are ready to sell your nation's credibility. You are ready to sell your nation's sovereignty. You are ready to sell your nation's what? Pride for foreigners without you being care. Really? Your citizens are crying. Your citizens are what? Knocking the door and you don't even care. Folks, I'm just telling you people, if you want, play with it. But as long as the John Dramani Mahama-led government has assured Ghanaians both home and abroad that investigations is going to take place, we are simply waiting. But we will continue. We are not stopping. We are not relenting. No, we will continue to expose a lot of these Nigerians and the things they are doing, including the Chukwudi guy, for you to have more what? Further and better particulars to do the investigation. But it will be very, very good on your part. Tell Ghanaians, come and tell Ghanaians how many days, weeks, months we should be looking into the space. Yeah. Ghana for you. Ubiara Nigeria for insemi edawa kumaso gauge space no. Say end of November, December to January. Now by now for report about it means you could raffle for them. We'll tell you what to do. We will tell Ghanaians what to do. I'm telling you. Well, folks, it's just about 49 minutes gone past the hour 8. This is the Frontline breaking news story.
This is the Frontline breaking news.
Somebody is just saying something that the only president who showed patriotic about Ghanaians and foreigners here in this country was former and late Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. And I tend to agree. Oh yeah? I tend to agree. I tend to agree with this assertion, yes. When the Nigerians sacked Ghanaians in 1985, where were all look? This your look. It's so sad that you don't sometimes even you don't know how to fathom. In 1985, all these presidents under the Fourth Republic, from Akufo-Addo, no, from former President Akufo-Addo, Atta Mills, the current President John Mahama. All of them were alive in this country. And they all know the story of Ghana versus Nigeria in 1985. They know. They all know. They know. And they all know also when the then Progress Party led by Dr. Kofi Abrefa-Busia, when he enacted the Aliens Compliance Order, which obviously what? Saw hundreds and thousands of immigrants back to their base, particularly the Nigerians. They were here. All of these top men were here and they saw why. Can you imagine that under Busia, Nigerians, we are sitting here, but guess what happened? The most sad part that many Ghanaians, including this our leadership, are not thinking. When the Nigerians were going, do you know what they did? We are Ghanaians sitting in our own home. The Nigerians have to sell their shops, their supermarkets, their houses, their whatever, back to Ghanaians. This is what happened in 1985. I was a little boy. But this is what happened. Can you imagine? How dare that a citizen living in his own country and a foreigner has come to take over his what? His pride, his royalties, his everything. So what it means is that what we are seeing today, you see how history is gradually metamorphosing itself into another dimension at the very glare scope of the eyes of your leadership. and they don't even care. Under Buzia, Nigerians sold their shops, their supermarkets, their saloons, many of them, back to Ghanaians. So the question remains, how did the Nigerians manage to obtain all of those properties earlier before Buzia? How? The same leadership. The same Ghanaian leadership. This unscrupulous rogues, rats, ragamuffins, and good-for-nothing leaders who don't think about their leadership. You see, look, I want you to gauge the trajectory. There has been a political trajectory which refused to what? Go. So, all this while, in the 70s, when Buzia passed this, the Nigerians they were crying. But the question is, how did the Nigerians got access to all of these our properties? And until today, Nigerians continue to possess the Ghanaian shops, the Ghanaian supermarket, the retail businesses, and your politicians don't even care. The last time I heard President John Dramani Mahama, what was Mr. President Mahama going to do? John Mahama was going to do what? He was going to reduce what? The very, what do you call it? The threshold. The threshold for investors who are supposed to what? Pay, I think, $1 million or some sort. He's going to reduce that. So anytime soon, I'm sure the NDC is going to pass a bill in Parliament to slash down that threshold. So then, instead of paying $1 million, you'll be required to pay maybe $500. And guess what? This is going to open the floodgates for all sorts of people to drop in. And by my question is that what makes all of us think that, listen, we seem incapable of reversing the trend by still watching the space that Ghana's economy would continue to what? Become a dependency syndrome. And we don't seem to avoid the dependency syndrome. Why? How? Why? You think it's only when investors drop in here that your country is going to grow? You think so? What about the Dubais? What about the Malaysians, the Singapores, and what have you? At least, I've always cited, I don't know any leader apart from General Champon. General Champon's era, how many investors were in the country? Guess how many? None. How many investors? But he was smart enough as a military officer to use agriculture as the base. All right? Folks, tonight, the breaking news story. We continue with our breaking news story from the early hours of Sunday. There was what he called a citizen what? A citizen manhunt for one of the proteges of the self-style imposed and embattled chief, imposed and embattled Chief Jude, identified as Destiny Austin Omon. Enra, adebisi ana ahomkan enra de Ghana for amwa brochi na ye serve mu den ye magana ni bia fufuo eba ena agushi no that top one agushi soup Ghana food didi wi mi anka se enra na me nya aso Ghana food didi kama fufuo pa ye gusu anam de daso a obi ani age a agushi soup we na mu de yi. Enra was one of the citizens arrested. Then she said, Basso Saturday. That's what happened. Guys, guess what? He was reportedly seen on social media shortly after the government's intervention in the planned citizens' arrest on the 18th of October, casting innuendos and all forms of words at Dr. Hassan Ayarga over his alleged inability to carry out the move. Abrantia ye freno Destiny Austin Omoni ono de ebe Friday na say ono wante. Enti eno anse abrantia kwotena social media so na chese wo horo Dr. Ayarga said obetimi ahoro ne bia. Na nensem ne bia o keka no na oseden. Ose se obekwa akotu Nigerians and obekwa akotu Chukwudi no enye cho no ehia mere mankasa sa na branch na pese wo kire Ayaga into okotra social media no so wo di sa ensem hu ene sa ehruwi na wo huru Dr. Hassan Ayaga minim se sa de we Ghana fo bebre na mo hwe ya ne kwasem nie na ensema be hihye mo bopaye. But for the purpose of clarity be yentie nsem ne bia Omon okekae it was a very footage. Let me take a listen to him.
I told you that Hassan Ayariga is just a content creator. I did not miss my word. I said it from the beginning. I did say nothing will happen. They first said he has led four dry demonstrations so far. 4 dry demonstrations. Now the citizen arrest has been cancelled. I told you that nothing, he can't do anything. Did I not say it? Did I not say it? Bro, it's not by making mouth chon. So you will just wake up and go to a man's house with dog and go and carry him and deport him to Nigeria. That you are who? That you are who now? In this 2025? Do we live in an animal kingdom? I told you nothing was going to happen. All these things you are saying is just, you are saying them out of shame. Bro, you can't do it. You cannot go and pick that man by force. You can't. I did warn you. I said, you think the Igbo people, the Nigerian people will leave you? You will march to East Legon American house and come and carry Judy here too? And hey, for what, Hassan? My brother, see how you are messing yourself up. You that wants to be, you are a presidential candidate that wants to rule a serious country like Ghana. You don't even have integrity. Integrity. Yesterday you were on TikTok saying whether court or no court, we are moving on. Today you are saying where. I beg, the letter is up. I'll put it up there. You are saying you want to listen to relevant authority. You did not know there were relevant authorities when you were on TV issuing threats that you are going to cut the fish head so that other bodies will flow away. You didn't know. You didn't know there was court, there was police, there were authorities when you were threatening to go and carry him and do him whatever you want to do him outside the law. You didn't know. I told Ghanaians, I said the wind will blow and we will see the chicken's anus. Ghanaians have seen how your weight, you are as light as feather. And I did told them, you are like feather. They've seen your weight. On social media. President of Twitter. President of Instagram. President of TikTok. Today now you are coming to say, I want to listen to our authority. You did not know you will. I did told you that you cannot do it. I said it. Even yesterday I said it on my. You can't do it. Nigerians will not watch you do it. You can't do it. That's just the truth. You can't do it. You can't do it to any Nigerian. I repeat. Are we living in a lawless continent? You just wake up one morning and say you go and carry people and be sending them to their country. Are you for real? Are you for real? Even Donald Trump cannot do it. Just carry somebody, a successful man, and deport him because you want his properties. Are you for real? And you think Nigerians, like I told you, we are like goats. We've been pushed the war, man. That's not he that is down, fears no fall. We were ready for 18, bro. We were just ready. We were just ready. We were just ready that you come and kill all of us. We were ready for you. Like I told you, if you had gone to Dr. Chu's here in the 2's house, you will meet that men are there cooking fufu. Men are there cooking fufu, drinking palm wine and waiting.
Say man, bia otemen cabo same. Omon, why you are there? Omon, bro, mwah. Cho. Kiss. Mwah. Or say they were there cooking what? Fufu, eba, when agushi soup, and then on the back and na palm wine tapper, neni na tappers no palm wine tappers were just there ready to serve. Yes. Who say man no day? Man day. Hey Hassan, man day. Oh yes. On Sunday, 19th October, there was what you call a lunch for manhunts. Picked up Destin Austin Omon from his residence. He was taken to the police station and has since been detained pending further directives and legal action. Eranam, Enra, me Sundays yada me sorry intem. But I say me sorry I may hear me 1212 nana. Dr. Hassan plays a call. Calls ni na na intimi mpeki because na meeting be so koso. Me who answer the message abana was Kweku. Look for, we need XY information. Yes. Oh, many divisions in the this job, this Ghana Nigerian tie them, the divisions are a lot too. And I play more role within the intelligentsia. So I supply the flow of the intelligence. Then Dr. Hassan picked up, said, I'll get back to you. Within a matter of what? Then Dr. Hassan Ayarga and the team instantaneous arrived at the residence of Omon. And when they got to his residence, they entered. Womura Dainimuno, not just say, Abrantie Eye Omoni was with the visitors, be the family, the wife, and the children. So you can see that the dressing of this guy was like somebody right at home. You know, he's not really busy, sort of, so casual. Guys, but before Dr. Hassan and his group would enter, let me dramatize something. His guys have to court the house. Some cancer motors almost called if you know, for want of better, you know, almost surrounded boy in if you ever denta, omontia denta, yeah, almost surrounded if you know. So while some have surrounded the house, at the back of his house, Dr. Hassan and other group and so a refuge. Enti ohu no okuta knife. Se knife no per se or the den yo or the into wo hiri wo no. Enti bro ya attempt so be hiri wo no abe wo man it so ohu say hey another cruise be gina wo no to say bakade atija on time. Na so retreat back inside. Enti oho eno oye na osan ba inside the compound na so if you bunko to dwe na or started say oh pleady Emma Dr. Hassan said I'm your son me papa waka say what's would you I feel the not just say the si no or no any fear no na if you know about captive in his own home and quickly they have to pick him up. There's so many videos but I'm going to show you other videos in the coming days. And today I said not the iron aye enibre ene areho. Folks, yenhwe ebra wo man so omode na eko police station. Nsem bi ana abrante ono a efri nano a eba. Obi a ono to wo say cho na days na ebra na bedi eba na asefo no. At the 11th hour of Sunday afternoon, this was destined Omon's life and future. Take a listen.
Nobody beating you. Who is beating you? Who is beating you? Who is beating you?
You have to keep quiet.
Who is beating you? Who is beating you?
You are beating me.
Who is beating you?
You are beating me.
You
have to keep quiet.
Nobody beating you. Who is beating you? Who is beating you? Who is beating you?
You have to keep quiet.
Who is beating you? Who is beating you?
You are beating me.
Who is beating you?
You are beating me. You have to keep quiet.
Oh yes, Who say man no day? Man day here. Man day town. Are you listening? You the Nigerian guys talking rubbish. Have you seen your colleague? Destiny Austin Omon. That is his future. All right? That is his real size. We cut him to sizes. Yeah. I've already warned you people. We know your homes. We know your businesses. Destiny Omon did not, under any circumstance, imagine that somebody was coming to his house. By the time he realized his house has been besieged, if you want, you pick a gun. Let me tell you guys, you know what? There is something Chukwudi will have to tell this story or come confirm or deny it. Okay? There are some people who, it has been alleged, have come from Nigeria at his residence just around the time this citizen arrest issue came up. Sam Ranti Oduwamaba It's as though they've been trained, but I want him to come and deny the allegation. I just say, you train you they be an omudinati to say the entourage, but inwardly, no, etuo shishomo. You people, you Nigerians, you think you are, don't imagine that you are the most, you see, the reason why Nigerians continue to do this is because the Nigerians feel they think they are the only radical people on this planet, Africa, perhaps the continent of Africa. Like, seriously. You see, sometimes I'm provoked to say some things, but sometimes I need to pipe down. Had it not been the government, I'm saying, had it not been the government of John Mahama intervene, the East Legon citizens arrest. But again, I'm to tell you, we are not backing down. The very fact that the government is saying we should hold on, we are waiting for the government to what? Perform that investigation and finish. But I'm to tell you, the citizens arrest, whatever that we needed to do and maybe we didn't do, I'm to tell you, we are going to do it and do it well next time. And we shall see. I believe and I hope by that time, the government has finished its investigation and Chukwudi has left this country. Sure. Don't imagine that you are the only people who can what? Pull guns or don't. There was a time I told you, there are a lot of people here, intelligence team, including what? Including mercenaries. And what's the word? Snipers. Yeah, that's what I want. Snipers are in town. Okay? We can take care of this situation without government. Don't you people brag. Don't you deceive yourself, stupidly, foolishly thinking that government is going to bring police to protect you. Like Chukwudi was almost running helter-skelter across every police post. Don't. This is our country. And you said, you Omon, came earlier, told Ghanaians that every Nigerian, if a Ghanaian come to you, defend yourself. Defend yourself what? A gun or a knife? Wait a minute. You don't know. You people didn't know who were coming there. You people didn't know. You think you are the Biafrans and you are the only guys who can what? Face bullets and knives? Like seriously? You people think you are the only people who can what? Face bullets and machetes. I've always told you people, come here, see TV and come and see power. And then you see that, yes, like you people have tried before. You took me to your Igbo land, didn't you? You animals, didn't you take me to Igbo land? Foolish people, you think I'm joking? I dare you people, come and tell Ghanaians, you are lying. Didn't you people take me to Igbo land? You want me to come and expose you people? Animals. You talk with Kwana and it's a small boy, be like a chicken sitting here. You think it's a joke? I sit here in the night and you think I'm a fool. Come, you see real power. Me, I've told you, I'm a child of God. Oh. There you see the manifestation of God's power. Animals. We are sitting in our country and you think that we are so stupid fools because you people have developed the penchant of killing people like that, like cows and chicken. We will sit here for you to be killing. On Friday, we issued a warning. Let any Ghanaian die or any kidnap, and you see there will be a sporadic reaction. For the government, we are not going to tell government anything anymore. The government of John Mahama will be surprised. That's why we are telling the government. Quickly, they should tell us when this investigation is ended and Chukwudi will leave. Folks, the position now of this gentleman, Destiny Omon, tonight on our breaking news, is that he is still in the police custody. Yes. And the police custody, what is he doing there? We are preparing Destiny Omon, processing him to court. Yes, he's going to face the court. Yeah. Unless that we decide that, oh, we just want to pardon him. But as I speak, I am stating on authority on this breaking news story. He is still in police custody, pending preparation to what? Go to court. We are taking him to court. And there are many things that are going to follow up. Folks, tonight, before I end my breaking news, I will ask, I told you there's another bombshell coming. Very big bombshell, but not tonight. But I'm going to ask a question. This question go to Chukwudi Jude. I know he's watching wherever he is. Mr. Jude, do you know a gentleman by name Prince Owell? Do you know him? Do you know a man called Prince Owell? Number 2, who is Emperor? There is a man also called Emperor. Who is he? Folks, I'll end the breaking news here and I'm going for a short break. Folks, this is the Frontline breaking news story.
This is the Frontline breaking news. This is the Frontline breaking news.
Great, folks. Welcome back to the Frontline show. Of course, Ghana Speaks extension. We're going into, of course, 13 minutes gone past the hour 9. This is the Frontline special edition. Great, folks. Welcome back to the Frontline special edition. Of course, tonight I'm going to give you more sight and sounds of these very guys, Nigerians here. Some of them are simply evil. Some too are doing their decent jobs here. But you see, the more we are seeing the evil on the parts of Nigerians, rather than that of we seeing their goodness. Today, I'm sure every Ghanaian know, a Senegalese goalkeeper has been murdered in Kumasi, was kidnapped and murdered. Senegalese in you kuno, ono da hono. Ya kidnap ya brante, ya be kunu asante memu, ya nima de kra, abrante na yoma, obiba, ye kun abrante na just like that. No be says a di in the air course wo memu ha. How dang, guys, yo. Now, going forward tonight, a man of God has issued a strong warning to authorities, urging them to exercise caution over what he described as an impending danger facing Ghana following the continuous influx and settlements of Nigerians in this country. Also for you to Ghana and Penifofo, Samunche ye. Ekoya, Mama Nigerians, Era Omemuha, Edo Yeneni Asembeba, na Ghana Penifo ya Kasachama Muntie, Aswadain, and Yasubracho, Ashamoma, Minim Ghana Penifono, Mumunia Hine, and a mama o se mo papa ye Nigeria ni o me I don't know. But what do you want? Won't tiase o. Wo be say o tiase kakra, wo tiase nso a enye yi. Also for to Ghana Penifofo. Assemble no dia to Ghana Penifo ni. Take a lesson.
I want to take this opportunity to share this vision that I had. It was very, very dangerous and very, very scary. Now, vision, I say, I was hanging in the skies. Then I moved towards Nigeria. Now, what I saw in Nigeria, there's a particular war coming in Nigeria. There's a particular group. I don't know, but group, you know, some of them have come to Ghana. Hide. That's what the Spirit of the Lord was showing me. And in the dream, you know, I saw these people hiding guns in this sack, as they call it, Ghana must go, under trees, in their rooms, different dangerous places. Now these groups, no much one is closer to Burkinabe Hono from Ghana North, and then the other part is also in Accra, and the major part is in Nigeria. Now this is what they are doing. There's a war that is going to break out over there. Now, because they know, say they are going to fight until some of them have moved here, because they are going to also use Ghana as their hiding place and also capture Ghana. Until who say war break it out. but a lot of them were running here. And very open-minded people. We were just receiving them as savior minimum per se prepare because war breaking out, and then Ghanaians are welcoming people, but they turn against us. This is what they so I saw say all the regions in these people regions young politicians became weak because before the margin besina young politicians in it's like so our politicians became weak, and then they were feeding, helping these people more than even Ghanaians. So I saw our kings started coming together. Now this is what I saw the now Tumfu sorry John Ma second we not catch say Ghanaian kings, let's come together. And see immediately me who say all the kings came together, they held their hands there. They will fight these people and then drag them out. Into me who say I say and no Tumfu share akumfo atari but okra second a sword, but sword na okra no a sword no a gold na aseno a brows, and then in some left an okra shield. The shield no okra no me who jata shield a war. The other half also a silver. Then I saw somebody like Toby Afede or share some crown view. There's a red bundle. And I saw so many kings, different tribes, kings, they came together that we are not going to allow these things to happen in Ghana. So they started fighting these people and dragging these people. But it was difficult. It was difficult. The Lord is warning us something is coming to Ghana. We need to pray. We need to be very careful. Ghanaians, we need to be very careful. Our leaders are supposed to be very careful and extra careful, because what I saw there, majority of these people became so powerful there. Some of them were even voting in Ghana. Some of them were buying. They were selling a whole lot. And then you should see me. So me say, what is happening? Please, let's be very careful. The Lord is showing so many things to us, but Ghanaians, we need to be very careful. If you are selling your country, be very careful. Because dream na me who this dream be that I was so shocked to see this, and let's be extra careful. Thank you.
Great. Yesterday, men went to Destiny Austin Omon's house to eat fufu, eba, and agushi soup. Just as he invited Dr. Hassan Ayaraga, and he went. Ghanaians, are you reading the rhythm? Hassan was sitting here somewhere, and he got an invitation. Me, I wasn't invited, but Hassan was invited to come and eat fufu, eba, and agushi soup, as if though his wife cannot prepare one for him. So they invited him, and he went. And as a result, this is what happened. One was off on the O2 Ghana Pennyfono. Ghana from Pennyfono went to you. Wait. A patriotic Ghanaian has questioned the president's silence over the continued atrocities allegedly committed by some Nigerians in Ghana. He seeks to understand why the president has remained quiet now, despite growing public concerns and tensions surrounding the issues. Ghana needs to be President Mahama. Adena mampini wayedi. Yokoka a storm in the teacup. Yokoka say a storm in the fence saying, Anya a can say, minim tea crew, tea bang with glass and see so soon. You say a new Husa. Will be John Mahama. Some take a listen to him.
Hi, my fellow Ghanaians. This video goes to every Ghanaian citizen. Ghanaians out there, both Ghanaians in diaspora and home. This is what I want you guys to know, that Ghana is not safe anymore. Now it is time for Ghanaians to take the law in our own hands. Why am I saying this? Just look at what is happening in Ghana. Nigerians are storming Ghana. Nigerians are killing, kidnapping, doing all kinds of atrocities in Ghana. Brothers and sisters, it is really bad. How come we have leaders that don't care? A Nigerian have killed 21 people in northern region. The government, the president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, he's quiet. A Nigerian has killed a taxi driver in Pram. The president is quiet. He didn't say anything. Didn't utter any word. Why is that? Where this country, where Ghana is going, Ghana, we don't have anywhere to go. But the president, please, Ghanaians, this is what I want us to know. We need a DNA from John Dramani Mahama. I don't think he's a Ghanaian. Like a typical Ghanaian will never ever act like this. Because John Dramani Mahama, he don't care for the citizens of Ghana. The Ghanaians who voted for him, the ones who put him to power. The president is quiet. He don't want to say anything to defend the citizens of Ghanaians. Why is that? Ghana belongs to Ghanaians. Nigeria belongs to Nigerians. South Africa belongs to South Africans. Right now, Nigerians, they have destroyed their own country called Nigeria by the citizens of Nigerians. But right now, as the president, you need to come out and come and say something. You are not saying anything. Any words that will come out from the president is like a gateway to the criminals of Nigeria to storm Ghana. Ghanaians, now let's look at what is happening in Tanzania right now. The citizens and the military, they have come together and took over their country. Right now, to be honest, democracy is not for Africans. Right now, Ghanaians, we have to take the laws in our own hands and defend our country and defend Ghana for our future leaders. If not, I'm telling you, in the next 10 years, Nigerians will start fighting Ghanaians. They have started already. Ghanaians must, to be honest, we shouldn't sit down there and be quiet. Ghanaians must stand up and defend our country. Ghana belongs to Ghanaians. You as a president, we have a soldier and a police who is protecting you when you are sleeping, when you are taking breakfast, when you are in the shower. There is the police and soldiers watching you. Mr. President, my question to you is, why is the soldier and the police, why they are taking care of you when they are on duty, taking care of your ass? Okay? Who is taking care of the soldier and the police? Who is taking care of their family? Why they on duty protecting you? Just let you guys know, Mahama is not for Ghanaians. Mahama is in support with Nigerian criminals. Guys, I quite remember there are 4 people who involved in killing a teenager. By that time I was young. 4 people that involved in killing a teenager in Sehibekwai, in Western region. Guess what? Rollins didn't spare any of them. Rollins make them face fires. The firing squad. Rollins didn't spare any of them. And Mahama, you saw this during Ghana Must Go in Nigeria. It wasn't just Ghana Must Go. Nigerians killed a lot of Ghanaians. What happened? It was Rollins who had to flew a helicopter all the way to Nigeria. He made more than 6 trips before he transport all Ghanaians from Nigeria to Ghana. And you, President Mahama, you saw all this. Look at how old you are right now. You saw all this because right now Rollins is no more.
You see, this are very serious issues the guy is raising. You see, I want to sound this caution to the governments here in Ghana, both MPP and this. Yeah? There are pain in Ghanaians, so there are pain in Ghanaians, so pain what Ghana for Mr. Mahama. Ghanaians are very, very angry. Oh. I swear, if the NDC government is underestimating the potential volcanic eruption, it's up to them. I'm telling you, do not, I want the government to understand one thing. Do not take the silence of Ghanaians to be that of their weakness. Oh, I'm telling you. Like I said earlier, yesterday, had it not been said, Dr. Hassan Ayarga was part of the team to go and make this citizen's arrest, the guy would have been killed. I'm telling you. Destiny Austin Omon would have been shot, killed. Mena Meka Chiremo, you are joking. The governments are joking with Ghanaians. I'm telling you. I know a lot of intelligence report in the pipeline. And Yoma Ebesisino, it will be so very, very, on the brighter side of life, say government should quickly fast track this investigation. I'm telling you, Mr. Mahama, with respect, please try do this quickly and wash your hands from this continuous trying to, whether should I say we are trying to play around them, what is it? Nkrumah wanted to even what? To form the unity of Africa. It didn't work. I will not say any leader in this country will succeed, even if we are to have a whole unity of Africa, minus Nigeria. Now listen, a Nigerian blogger has raised a thought-provoking question regarding the establishment of the Igbo school here in Ghana, sparking fresh debates over its purpose. Over its what? 1, purpose. 2, legality. 3, cultural implications. So, a Nigerian is raising these thought-provoking questions, and our national security is sitting here, and national security continue to tell Ghanaians, this is what? A storm in a teacup. You go and do the debriefing, and what you're telling President Mahama is that this is what a storm in a teacup. And yet, an Igbo man is sitting here, has created a school not for the entire Nigerian community in Ghana, but a particular tribe in Nigeria, here in Ghana. Like, seriously? Listen to, this is not a Ghanaian asking question, a Nigerian asking these questions. And sometimes it saddens me, who are those advising our leaders and our apex in leadership as far as the national security is concerned? Listen to this Nigerian guy. Take a listen, guys.
My people, I beg you, let's watch this video, and after we will ask some questions. Please, let's watch the video.
There was this issue of how can you go and crown somebody in diaspora? But because of what we have started doing in Ghana, for instance, this Igbo speaking school, other countries of the world are now trying to learn from what we've done in Ghana. The Igbo speaking school is bringing a lot of unity to all the whole Igbos in Ghana, and it's making most of us to know each other. There are people who you can live here in Ghana for maybe 10-20 years, you don't know that they are your brothers, but because of this eldership, we are beginning to interact, we are beginning to know each other. So I want to say this to other people all over the world, that once the Igbos start coming together as one formidable family, I think whatever we are looking for, even back home, we'll get it in Jesus' name.
My full name is Chief Samuel Ekezie from Imo State, Nigeria. The Igbo speaking school in Ghana has come to stay, and it came through the Igbo, the Igbo king in Ghana, as the Dr. Ambassador Jude Chukwudi Yanetu, the only recognized Igbo king in Ghana. We have been going the Igbo school since I think January or February this year, and the school has brought a lot of changes in our homes in terms of our children that are born in Ghana, and even our wives, those of us who married either Ghanaian wives or Liberian wives or other
so now a man came from his country, established school, not for his country, but just for a tribe. Are you thinking what I am thinking? he now crowned himself as a king. And established school for his tribe, only his tribe, and not Nigerians. The school has been operating, according to him. These are his words. The school has been operating till now. The question is, what is he teaching his tribe in the Igbo language? Who supervise? Are you getting there now? Who supervise what they are teaching those kids in that school? I hope you are getting there now. Now, if he is teaching them bad thing, then we have problem as a country. Aww. But if he is teaching them good thing, now the country is safe. Number two, who are Igbos? Are Igbos good people? If we are good, then we are safe. If they are bad, then we have problem as a country. What was it now? Under which permits that school was established? Under which permit that school was established in this country? Who signed? Who gave that permit? Who supervised? Until now, where are those children? What was it now? How old are they now? Are they okay? Are they good people in the society? Are they criminals? Those questions we need to ask as Ghanaian. Anyway, today it's not comedy, but sit down, think about this after watching this video. If Ghana is safe, yes, still power to the ringers.
So my question will be to ask, is the Minister of Education, Haruna Idrisu, is he aware of this? Does he know where the school is? And of course, the man is asking a simple question. As GES certified this school, what kind of language, who is monitoring them? Are they teaching them? We'll get there. We are investigating a lot. We are investigating a lot. Now, another Nigerian national has also raised serious concerns about the influx of underage girls from Nigeria into Ghana. He questions the Nigerian High Commission and the various Nigerian tribe associations, of course, in Ghana, demanding to know what concrete actions they have taken to address the situation. Abranti or Nigerian, Nonwe bisa the High Commission, and Nigeria kuwa the Arewa group for Yoruba for the Hausa groups and so forth. Die na moye efa emaiwa umufri Nigeria ebebo besibra. Ewo Ghana say yentieno. Take a listen to him.
Yeah, today the Nigerian ambassador in Ghana, the Igbo leaders, the Yoruba leaders, the Hausa leaders. Today I want to ask you people a question. What is the impact of una position in this country? What will be the advantage of una position in this country? I want to ask you now. Make una answer me. Because everybody is aware that every corner in Ghana here, you will see Nigerian underage girls being trafficked all the way from Nigeria to Ghana here. And you people have not made any effort to crack down on those people who have been trafficking these small girls to Ghana here. You come and claim a leader. You come and claim a position as a Nigerian ambassador. Whereas so many things are spoiling, so many things are happening that you people are not doing anything. You people are not doing anything, no effort to put an end to those silly things going on in Ghana here. Most of those girls are unaware of what they are coming to do in Ghana. Many of them are being forced to come and do prostitution here. You people are aware of these things that has been happening, but you people are not doing anything. Now let me ask you, what is the purpose of your position as a Yoruba leader, as an Igbo leader, as an Hausa leader, as the Nigerian ambassador in Ghana here? What is the impact of that particular position that you are occupying? Some are stranded, some are even dying. You claim to be a leader, whereas you are not doing anything. You people have to think about this. You people have to try your possible best and put an end to all this rubbish going on in Ghana here. By the time you arrest first person, second person, third person, by the time you arrest 10 people that are doing this human trafficking in Ghana, by the time you arrest 10, other ones will learn, other ones will desist from it. Rubbish.
Even the Nigerians themselves are even angry. The Nigerians themselves, Nankasakrano, Wamubuefu, how much more Ghana penifo mubefu? It is a Ghana for Yebufua, Yendikana, Asam Yendika. Bibisamo. Se Ghana for Yebufua, se Nigerians no crano Wamadishia and Crani Buefu. How much more the Ghanaian who is living here in his own land? Why wouldn't he be angry? Or no, you're angry at Etianam. By the way, let's even ask this question. Is Ghana now adopting a new language called Igbo language? Mibisamo. Are we now adopting a new language called the Igbo language? Is that what we are to know? Mr. Haruna Idrisu. Mr. Haruna Idrisu, are you aware that there's an Igbo school in Ghana? The last time I said something. Yeah? You people are joking, and I'm even surprised the national security is watching all of this, at a very glaring space. Many of you, those who are particularly maybe to do with a lot of security matters, go and read the history of how the Israeli government managed to topple Idi Amin. When Idi Amin seized an Israeli plane full of what? Israelis, and they all speak what? Jewish and other stuff. Ebra, Idi Amin, SCZ plane. The Israelis, the Mossad, Israeli intelligence, Mossad, said they have to adopt one of their scales. And I tell you guys, one of the best intelligence agency in this global world way of ours is the Israeli intelligence agency. At the time of Idi Amin, he was so, boisterous and want to go about do his own thing and demand some ransom, or else he'll kill the Israelis. Guess what the Israelis did? They did all their machinations, everything, and then the last minute was the Israelis to drop their flights at the back of the Idi Amin's airport. There, no munim say Israel for the plane they basic. Then the Israel intelligence agency Mossad entered the plane, and they only spoke one language, and that language is what? Jew no more kind of saying every Israeli citizen be a war plane be a dafom. Tio Ghanaians, listen to me. This is a history you cannot go and research about Idi Amin versus the Israeli intelligence Mossad. When the Israeli Mossad entered the plane, they could speak one language, and that language was completely foreign to the rest of the people, including what? Idi Amin's terrorist group in the plane. So as soon as they entered, the Israelis in the plane lie down. When the language was spoken, the Israelis lie down. And when they lie down, the terrorists of Idi Amin were still in upstanding. And what did they do? They sprayed and killed all of them. And they managed what? Topple the flight. And they moved all of them right into the Israeli aircraft, and they sped away. What? Language. Language. So it is absolutely untenable for another language to be cultivated on your soil. For whatever reason, I don't know why, we have allowed the Igbos to build a school here. A school here. Now, even within the religious circles, some Nigerian men of God have failed to uphold the sacredness of their calling, instead using the platforms to engage in what? Good things, rather questionable and criminal activities such as this. Nigerian are so for cra as Oma so for no crampo, as a bonsam for they are all satanists. Instead, so may use some pulpits at their account Yankopasam. Shade or the pulpits and Odea. This is a Nigerian man of God. Take a listen to this, what he's doing. Listen.
Relying on credible intelligence, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, arrested the founder and general overseer of the Town of Mercy Church, Prophet Adefolusho Anu, also known as Abbas Ajakaye, for allegedly being behind the importation of multiple illicit drugs into Nigeria. According to NDLEA Director of Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, the suspect, who had been on the run abroad, was arrested in his church along Okwaja, Ubombo Road in Lekki, Lagos. Babafemi disclosed that the cleric confessed to trafficking the drugs via waterways from Ghana to Nigeria and admitted fleeing to Ghana after narrowly evading arrest twice. The NDLA spokesman further disclosed that in Lagos, operatives arrested one Benjamin Uko and recovered 32 pouches of Canadian loud from him. Elsewhere in Nasarawa State, NDLA confirmed that a major haul of skunk was recovered from 3 suspects, Emmanuel Asukwo, Okem Raphael, and Chikebu Odu in New Caro. NDLA said it seized several kilograms of tramadol and other drugs in separate operations in Kano, Gombe, and Edo states.
And what was there? One more suffer no cross so the baby in your money here. There was a Nigerians in Omudi Bonia Divia. Then quickly they ran quickly to Ghana. So Ghana has become their safe hideout. That's the very shocking part. Yeah. All the Nigerian top criminals in Nara, they all have houses here in Ghana. Surprisingly. That's another enigma. I don't know. Just say they all have to come and secure themselves. And of course, when they enter here, it's as if here is their playground. Monica Asibi in Chicago, you are watching this program. Another Nigerian national has harshly explained why, in his view, the Igbos have struggled to progress in their own towns and communities back in Nigeria. He attributed the situation to this. Nigeria ni episode chere sentia Igbo phone to me enye dem. Entimi enye bibi papa bi amfa mo e wo mo communities na sefo. Na ode assembly nchire mu e de aba yentie no. Listen to him.
Every of their billionaire is from here. Is from here or abroad. Their land cannot make them billionaires.
Igbo lands cannot
make them billionaires. All their billionaires are from here. Are from here.
They tried, their business grow now here.
Everything they are making. Go and show me an Igbo man that did business in Igbo and is below produce. They are scavengers.
Igbos, their land no good.
Yes. Their land cannot feed them proper. They are scavengers. So when they are coming into your land, they are coming with red eyes. You understand? It's just like a poor man that's coming from a very poor background and he's coming to do something with you. My friend, watch your back. Because he's coming from the poor background. But if you are doing something with a rich kid,
but they had money now.
No worry. The money where they get, the money where they get now from here they get them. Now from this land then they make them. But their village, I make you see say if you from their village come and you are, they need to go back, go show they say, oh Dogu don't come. I don't come back. I went, I saw, I conquered. That's why they will go and build that big house in their village. Then they will praise them that you have tried. Because you went to those people's land and you have brought money.
Oh, we see Igbos doing excellently well in US.
Listen, now their land no they produce. That's why you see Igbos everywhere in the world. They run out of their village looking for, like if you go to my village now, you will see young boys like me. They are there. They live there, they marry them born. But if you go to their village, you won't see people, you won't see young boys. They have run away because their land cannot feed them. They have run away. So if you have capacity to run to Port Harcourt or Lagos or even Europe, anywhere you can run to, but just run. Because the land cannot provide for you. They don't have anything in their land. They don't have anything. Every of their billionaire is from here. Is from here or abroad. Their land cannot make them billionaires.
Igbo lands cannot
make them billionaires. All their billionaires are from here.
They thrive, their business grow now here.
Everything they are making. Go and show me an Igbo man that did business in Igbo and is billionaire. No. It must connect to here. But if you see our billionaires, they are made from here. You understand? That's how it was.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, you say everything to Igbo.
Everything to Igbo man na business, including marriage na business. Igbo man no they marry where nothing will come out to. The same thing with the women. Igbo women they marry na business. Even then they talk and when we go pay dowry, they tell us they say marriage is their business. That their work is to bring guests, then you can't carry. Then when you can't carry, the next thing they know say every wealth where you get belongs to that their daughter. Immediately you die, bam, their daughter don't carry the whole wealth, transfer to his family. He begin to help his own brother and his family. So everything has gone. So marriage na business to them. Everything is a business. So when they carry that attitude to foreign land, they will have problem. And the next thing they say, where is it from? They say Nigeria. That's how Nigeria begin to get bad name.
So now Igbo they spoil Nigeria.
Yes. Have you ever seen Hausa having problem or Yoruba or other tribe? They are the worst because of this love of money, greed, all those things like they cause them. They don't get boundary. Hausa man can be here selling yam. Hausa man can be here doing dollars. We know their businesses. They know they switch. You understand? Yoruba man said no they switch. But Igbo man immediately come, he don't know himself. He go enter every business, he don't get boundary.
This man is raising some very deep issues with regards to whether the Igbos know their left from their right. That one is up to them. But I think that some of these things give us more insight to know and to be able to penetrate into their yard. A Ghanaian public official, while carrying out his official duties, discovered a location he initially believed was being used for legitimate business operations. However, it later turned out that the premises were being used by some underage Nigerian girls for illicit trade. Ghana ni penny we susu se, dream se, ohuni se, ofel se, na dream se. Bia we ko hunu. Yeah, the ye business be a dem for so Ghana. Only then to realize no. Instead, rather Nigerians underage girls need to mabe shed them or petia. Ye nyoma ensa na emfata. Yenti asema odi tuja. Listen to him.
Enede kasa ejina ha nyina abrabre. Ye ba beboa denche ho man sina denche mbo afa na tuma paifra. Nti ye kohwe public lands nyina ya oman die no. Ye rai say nkofo ebri encroach lands no. Nti ye ko Pentecost iremu ho kohwe biwie. Eko a friend saying waterways so kohwe na nanim say wo asibi wo ha cocoa board for us nti ye baso no unfortunately nyema be hu wo so no na sabina enye ni kapa nti ye wura one of the pub center e kun say sabi my young ladies sabi ni we mufi but omo kasa na nche so mo ye Ghana fo omo hyedem sabi nyema mu ye wo ho no enye na wo hwe drinking spot na nyema ekoso mebu egu ho a omunum sa nyema no into ho na free police command na bai na enim ya arrest mu nyina de ko police nti ya close to the whole center nyina ye ko akotnas na all the next action is take it you come and take it because maybe almost we no o man asas no musi sa nyema no nti e bisa o ma musa permit so mo sa de no we would demolish that particular facility because ade we okuma egukuru kra mebu ese mo yejuma e de bo ebusuafo ko hwe ese no bu o maye o ma be different asabi ye nyina ye te ho ye hu ne ekoso but ende de ye nyina ye ni abehu ne ekoso enti police for the my one nyina eko police station ye die say fe ye die chiri na the next action say take you with them no na ya take anya sa and take action the next moment we some ko ba doors for them ho the semi brave in say am meet here kwambo say bodium my one so afasa suban no ye say suban no emwa ya kra nti say sorry na itimi boa na kru no fund ntoma for Efra. Well, at the moment there are 2 facilities will be no who inside now will arrest you. Will arrest you.
So meaning is that many of Ghana's locations be government locations. Okay? Shadia Wamudeye, Boninkwa. And who be says a Ghanaian beautiful, aren't you seeing, hearing this? Munte, a queen, Wamude, certain nations edifice, faso. No more question, show. The last time I can't say more. I can say Medina Municipal Chief Executive, you've been accused largely. Sir, what the market, you know? What on portions be the market women, including say Nigerians being so what the insassin locations be the moms or Montown and more basic, bra. Chief, Sasanatia, Mr. and Medina Municipal Chief Executive. Investigation because one what today. Ghanaians, share. It is all not to the way. We see all of what the lieutenants or 16 regional capitals. He has what you call the arrowheads, sub-chiefs are. The possibilities are all the 16 regions. We are going to have what Igbo schools there. Ghanaians, are you looking at it from that direction? Why? How many languages do we speak here in Ghana? And which of such language have we, and under the auspices of national, what do you call it? Ministry of Education, have made the language even national for Ghanaians? Which of it? Which of our language? And the mama I national. Say a national impact, it is limited to Ghanaians. Which of the foreign language, if apart from English and French, which foreign language are we ready to? And I, Kweku, don't know that we are asking Ghanaians to speak. So where is this Igbo language from? I'm asking, apart from the English and French, which of this language that we don't know, foreign, that you are asking us to speak in our schools? And so, an Igbo man drops here somewhere in 1992. And today, he's been able to what? Do and continue to do all of that, including creating sub-chiefs in this country. And the leaders in this country finds nothing wrong with it. You are so comfortable. He walks here, comfortably here. NDC MPP. Depending on John Mahama, your administration will take care of this issue, or else, Mr. President Mahama, with respect to, I'm not issuing threat to government, but I'm communicating something deeper than you know. Read my lips. It's so deep. Before you people realize, this man will vanish from the surface of this country. I'm telling you, Mr. President Mahama, and your national security, I am saying something deeper than I'm saying. I am saying your investigations must come out quickly. Come out quickly and deport this man from the soil, or else I am telling you people, I am saying Chukwudi will vanish from the surface of Ghana. How that will happen, I'm not ready to speak, and I don't even know how that will be done. But at least I'm just giving you guys a tidbit of a deep throat intelligence. He will vanish, and let Chukwudi dare play silly and foolishness in this country and see Ghanaians home and abroad are about to storm here more than the Nigerians know. And I'm telling you, this man will vanish. And no Ghanaian will hear his name anymore. I'm telling you, the man will vanish from the soil. I mean, I'm not saying decapitate or anything. No, I'm simply telling you, the man will vanish. In order that your government will not score any bad press, including the diplomatic circles, and Ghana's whatever treaty we are assigned to, deport him quickly. I'm telling you. Politicians, unscrupulous, useless, foolish Nigerians. We know a lot. We know Ghana and Peninfua. Free Nigerians, you useless animals. You cannot even sit to protect your citizens. Rather, you want your nationals to be at the beck and call of Nigerians killing and kidnapping. I'm about to show you this video. Regrettably enough, I watched this video just once and I gave it to my producers. Work at it. Let's show it to Ghanaians and show it to your leadership. A chilling and a gruesome murder of a young lady allegedly committed by some Nigerians for ritual purpose has sparked widespread outrage across parts of the country. Viewership discretion, I repeat, viewership discretion is strongly advised due to the incident. I say what? Viewership or viewer discretion is strongly advised due to the disturbing nature of the incident. Video na mi be ya kire mo no. Ghana for arehuwom. Oyobi daughter, oyobi baba. So ye me baba and oyo baba. Chobe kan saying. So ye Ghana mpenimfo ni bi wo mo ma no emana wo mo ye mo mani bi ene ye kidnap wo ma. Teminim say the Ghana ministers ne politicians nchamo be ye mo, but wo oyobi ba o. Hwe Nigerians na kwache no. Hwe ade omo de aye no. Ghanaians, viewership, viewer discretion strongly can be exercised. Take a listen to this video.
Please stand up.
Call the private part.
Àwọn Yahoo ni. I'm a Benson sin. La fẹ́ sàrẹ́ everything pa nínú ayé. Okay, waste sàrẹ́ dànù. Alẹ́ àná ló máa jáde bẹ́ẹ̀ alẹ́ àná. Na yesterday night. N lọ kọ́ ti job ni. Lórí burúkú. Táwọn ẹ̀gídí bá pè wọ́n ní dá lóhùn. Àwọn Yahoo yẹn ni àwọn Yahoo yẹn ni. Benson ni máa ra ọmọ yẹn máa ra mọ́tò sí.
Go Buddha.
Wọ́n ti gé ogun ẹran pálọ̀.
Yeah. Into me video in Chira my own shit. No. But I buy you. How old is she? Umutwa niti. Umutwa niti we no. Anso ho. Umutwa ne part ni na. Afi sebe Mr. Kan. Na yera se. Oho. Umutwa efri ho. Umutwa part ni na. Woman ya che omo mugo no. These crimes committed by Nigerians, these are the people, the leadership of your country continue to entertain them here. Yeah. These unscrupulous animals, your leadership continue to what? Entertain them here on our soil. Ghanaians, including the one just murdered or kidnapped and murdered, the Senegalese goalkeeper has been murdered in Ashanti region. These are the people, your leaders. I would continue to show more to your leaders all in the coming days until we end the year. And we are hoping that they will bring a report and then they will deport this Chukwudi out. Folks, Mamiya birthday we on the very brighter side of life. It's a gruesome video. Mentimi anhwe ni mienu. Hwe no wan sepe. Abofra ni gira ho pa wo mochewo. Ndi se mo hwe ya obon se abofra no gira ho a omoye den. All power mature no. A chop and each no gone to try the body parts. Special happy glorious birthday to PNK. I'm going to PK ana. PNK okay. Mumi na mugo. Special happy glorious birthday to PNK. May God richly bless you too. You too. Live or live long with good health and more money. To you. My God keeps you guys safer under his grace. From Credible. Yes, my own man Credible. Credible meaning Umeniana or say special happy birthday, of course, to this my PK, P&K. God bless you too. Live long and good health and more money. I'll say my God keeps you guys safe under his grace. Credible. Or the message by folks. Time no I a bit. Yes, time is up now. Guys, already I have thrown the questions to Mr. Chukwudi Jude. We need to confirm a name called we want him to confirm that name. So yes. We want to know, sir, why your friend Prince Owell? Why is your friend Emperor? There's a big bombshell coming here. Heavy. It's like a tomahawk. It will drop, bam, in the coming days. National security for the Nimibi Diagro Ghana. Me, I'm just doing my job on national security for you. I'm doing my job, or do yours. You said you want to investigate. Investigate. Let Ghanaians have the report. Folks, this has been the Frontline show. Of course, with your investigative journalist, Kweku, and great guys say, Echo Bestman, online editor, Keynes is up there. And of course, credible the man himself, the too indefatigable, credible executive producer, Yao. Yamba Emame, all the backings and editors at large, Kofi Ansan and no Kofi Ejiri also out there. Folks, I'll come your way Wednesday, the midweek Frontline, with yet another explosive coming. Gauge the space, a lot is coming. The bombshell that we are about to drop, we are working on it. And I'm sure definitely you would know when that bombshell will drop. Folks,